Saturday morning, June 16th. Fishing the Ned Rig, a.k.a. Midwest Finesse at Table Rock Lake. Water temperatures, close to 80. Gets up to 80 here and there. Fishing it just a little bit different than we do sometimes. We're fishing still a shallow gravel, and we've caught a lot of fish on it this week. A lot of short fish, of course. Also have caught quite a few keepers on it. Not big keepers, but decent keepers, 16, 17-inch fish, mix of largemouth and smallmouth. We're fishing it from the bank out to about 15 feet, kind of as usual. Also fishing it a little differently, fishing it down in some brush, which we don't normally do. Normally it's not a brush bait. We normally just fish the open places. Some of these fish have been in the wood, so that's been a little bit of a challenge. Also some up in front of the wood, and there's also some backed out from it, pushing out towards even 25 feet of water. And instead of just fishing the 16th ounce head, we've fished a little bit of an 1/8 ounce head on it. Same usual little baits. The half a zinc or Z, PB&J has been, good as always. Also in there we've fished and done really well on some lighter watermelon colors. The bright sunshiny days, they seem to be going for that a little bit. And the fish have been around shad. You have to have shad on the banks. You don't need wind, you don't need clouds, just shad. And the fish aren't necessarily eating the shad. Some of them are, and they'll spit one here and there, but a lot of the fish have had crawdads down in them. And I'm kind of guessing that maybe the fish are sitting down there eating crawdads and eating the shad kind of as an opportunity when they come by. But that's it so far this week. Also catching some on a tube out deep. A little better keepers on that right now. Fishing the Ned Rig, Midwest Finesse Rig, way up on some gravel points. These are kind of smallmouth points. Got a lot of deep water on the outside. They're pretty flat until they hit that. Normally you sit way back off the bank on these on Table Rock, and you would fish something like a football jig, Carolina rig. You can swim grub over them, drag a tube, maybe even drop shot or spoonfish way on the outsides of them. But when you're fishing the Ned Rig, normally you can get right up on them, kind of where they live. And that right there is the little rig. That is the, in this case it's an 1/8 ounce head, some 6-pound fluorocarbon, and half of a zinc or Z in watermelon candy this morning. Just playing with that color a little bit. Don't normally throw it here, but that's kind of the deal on the shallow fish, and they have been shallow still. I wasn't sure they would be with the lake a little bit low. They were last year for sure with the high water, but places like that where normally everybody's kind of sitting several casts off the bank, that's where you want to fish the Ned right up on it.